Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. Today is Friday the 25th of July 2025. Welcome here Virgo. Let's see what your moon messages are. There's a new moon in Leo yesterday, so let's see what this means for you. What is in your energy? Okay, give me messages for Virgo. What is it they need to know? A new start is coming, new moon. Indeed it is the new moon. Okay, so whoopsie, I just knocked my glass over there, but it's empty, so that's fine. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces, more new moon energy. Okay, so Virgo, meditate and contemplate because a new start is coming. Let's see what this new start is. So let's go in with the Kipper deck and start with those messages. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm wiped out with this new moon. I just feel so lethargic. Let me know if you are feeling the same way. I usually feel great in the full moon because I was born on a full moon, but the new moon just, whew, it wipes me out. Something chronic. You've got mature woman, so you could be this mature woman, or you could be dealing with a mature woman. It doesn't have to be older, it could just be mature in the mind, emotionally mature. You have concern. So there's concerns about somebody here. This could be a mother, it could be a sibling, somebody. They could have concern about you, or you may be concerned about them. Any other messages for the lovely Virgo? And you have family room. Okay, so you may have been in a family room here, and maybe what was said, there could be concerns. I don't like this energy, I have to agree. We've got bad health on the bottom of the deck. I don't really like this, but let's just see where this is going. Let's see what this is all about, Virgo. There must be a message for somebody here. All right. Okay, Virgo. Give me messages for Virgo. What is it they need to know right now? Okay, you have the Five of Cups in the recent past. There's some sad news here. Yeah, whatever this is, Virgo, it's definitely leaving you in your mind over something here. Some sadness and some regret and restless energy here. Restless nights. Thinking all night. Tell me more. So some of you are not getting enough sleep over a situation. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That's your energy there. King of Pentacles. Some of you are very successful. You're very stable, grounded. Some of you may have family or be married, some of you, but you have a loving family and secure home. I feel like I'm talking to those of you that do have this anyway. Some of you may have a lot of achievements, but in the present energy you've got death here. And with the death card, that's Scorpio energy. There's something about as one door closes, another one opens. You're going through some kind of transition, and there's light behind that door, Virgo. And there's some music playing in someone's car. I don't know if you can hear that. But there's some light there behind the door. So there's something about you having a realization, but there's rope that's about to be cut. So there's a make it or break it kind of energy here with something in the present energy. Now this is about an ending, or is it a beginning? Which one is it? Because there's a decision perhaps coming up. So in the present energy, right in the center of your reading, Virgo, you have the Fool, which is Aries energy. And there's something about taking a leap, a risk, getting carried away with your freedom. It could be that you're letting go of something here. You're releasing something. And the Seven of Pentacles suggests that there's a pause about an investment. Now, this could be about a work situation or something, Virgo, that you've been putting energy into and working diligently, because you're cultivating grapes. Not literally, but yeah. Anyway, this person here is taking care of grapes, and grapes are pretty hard to produce, and usually the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles have grapes on their cloak or nearby. So this means that there's something that you're doing that is very difficult in order to get to the financial stability that you want. It could be that some of you need to brush up on skills at work, or take further education, something like that. But you are questioning, is the juice really worth the squeeze here? Because all I'm getting is hard work, and now I'm been putting all of my time, my energy, my effort into something, and I don't know if I really want it anymore. So there's a sense of like wanting to let go of something here. And in the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working hard towards something here. You're reaching some kind of mastery. So this could suggest that you are taking further education, or improving yourself in some way, and leveling up in your career. Tell me more for Virgo. Okay, so you're going to be very busy here, Virgo, like with work and everything else. I can almost see you like frantically juggling a lot here with these Eight of Wands. But each one of them has potential for growth. They each have leaves on them. And it's like you're holding on. You're trying to hold on to, you know, yourself here. You've got the cat there, which is representing spirit or your familiar, and you're trying to hold it together. There's a lot going on. It's like you've got so much going on, everything piled on your plate, but it's a time to not even have time to think about it. It's about getting to work on something. What else do we have? You have the Knight of Cups. So this could be about something that you love doing, Virgo. Making a move towards something or someone you love. You do have the Six of Pentacles here. Reciprocity. There's a situation where you could be handed something. It's like the divine is giving you your worth. It's like, okay, you've been putting all your energy into this. It's like, I'm going to gift you here. So you may be receiving a gift. Things may be balancing out with the work that you're putting in. You may be, because you've sort of like upped your game and you've really pushed yourself and found your passion for this again, Virgo. It's like now there's an equal exchange going on. You also have the King of Wands here, which is you drawing up a plan, taking action, getting to work, kind of like owning something, like, you know, owning your what's the word for it? You know, like when you say, you know, you're owning it, you're getting it done, that kind of thing, because there's a wish fulfillment here. All right, so let's see. Let's go in and clarify these cards. Okay, Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like you put something out there, like a message, or you did something to further, you know, you've handed your CV, you know, that kind of energy where you've taken the initiative to do something in order to get something back, and it's like now you're just waiting. King of Wands, yeah, you've taken action towards something and you're waiting. And this could also be about a person. All right. So what is the Five of Cups? There's some sadness here. What is this? The Magician. The Magician is your energy, Virgo. So you're trying to, I feel like that you tried to make something happen in your life, but it could be that you regret trying to make something happen, or whatever you tried to make happen just turned to sadness. It turned to loss and grief. The Empress. And yeah, I feel like there's something about birthing something new here. It could be a relationship for some of you. But you know your worth. It's like, Virgo, I see you here looking, and it's like you're telling your story, and these little woodland critters. And it's like you take care of a lot of people in your energy. Oh, look how cute they are. They're so sweet. It's like Snow White. And, you know, you're taking care of everything, but, you know, you never really ask for much in exchange. And it's like you need some TLC, you know, you need to give to yourself because you've been giving and giving. But, you know, whatever this story is, I feel like it's a sad one. It's like, you know, the Empress still hasn't met her Emperor, okay, or his Emperor, whatever. But you tried to make something happen in your life and it just didn't work out. And you left yourself feeling, you know, taken for granted here. All right, so the Empress is Taurus energy, Taurus and Libra, I say, because they're both ruled by Venus, and the Empress is represented by Venus. So with the Nine of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. So there is a lot. There's all of a sudden, there's this, a lot of communication and life happening with the Eight of Wands. So there could be somebody that you were going backwards and forwards with, communication-wise. Life happening very fast, but there's kind of confusion with the Eight of Wands as well, a little bit, and mixed messages. And I feel that whatever was said, whatever was the correspondence was between you and somebody here, and all of your work and your effort and your busy energy with that Eight of Wands, with messages, it could be there's a lot of mixed signals. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody in particular here, Virgo. Could be an air sign. You and somebody that had a lot of things to say to one another in the recent past. You were constantly chattering. And what I'm getting from this is that this constant chatter and communication was leaving you exhausted, because you are somebody that you give, like with that Empress energy, even though you're tired, you give and you give and you give. You know, some of you have busy lives, family, job, you know, all of that, but you're giving a lot to somebody here, and a lot of constant communication. And could be with an air sign here. There's somebody that you matched mentally with and you had great conversation. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person could have been at a distance as well. Like I see these little colourful birds. It's almost like they're like little planes coming in. So somebody that could live far away. Yeah, so I feel like you tried to manifest something in your life here. But with the Queen of Swords energy as well, it's almost like you're getting ready to draw your sword. And when the Queen of Swords draws her sword, or his, don't get caught up on the him or her. I say that, but it's because I'm used to saying it, but, you know, we're not talking gender here. When the Queen of Swords, you know, reaches for her sword and pulls it out of the wood and holds it up in the air, that means that something is over. Like I'm cutting you off. So there is something about you listening to somebody speak. Maybe there was a conversation that you had with somebody. Maybe you and this person were trying to work something out. But look, you're reaching for your sword there. But I see you being absolutely exhausted here. So this may have been causing you some kind of bad health because you weren't getting enough sleep. So what is the King of Pentacles? This is your energy. What is the King of Pentacles for Virgo? What is the King of Pentacles for Virgo? The Page of Wands. So it looks like there's a message, Page of Wands, and it's like good news. Whatever this is that came into the recent past, it's good news here. Seven of Pentacles, but it's all about, I feel like it's to do with your work, your money situation, and investment. Six of Pentacles, yeah. It's like you're being given some kind of reward, like you're being, you know, gifted from the universe. It's your turn to receive something. So there's some good news here. What is this Page of Wands? Yeah. So for some of you, it could be that there's something you put out there. There's that King of Wands and the Three of Wands energy. You took action towards something, I feel like, in the recent past, and it could be to do with your stability, your finance, or travel or something, and it's like you're waiting. There is some kind of good news about maybe somebody coming towards you that maybe lives at a distance. So there is somebody here, I feel, at a distance. There's been a lot of communication, but even though you're tired, but then there's like good news. It's like, maybe, you know, when are you coming to see me? Or maybe you went to see them. Maybe you moved forwards towards some kind of growth and expansion. You took the initiative here. You took some kind of action towards something. And this was like, you know, good news. This was exciting. So this could be somebody relatively new for some of you, but then we have death here. So what is death? What is death for Virgo? The Ace of Swords. So it looks like there was a clearing of the air, a decision, some kind of truth and honesty here. With death, there's a transformation has taken place in the present energy. Okay, what's this? So in the present energy, shortly after maybe a visit or some kind of good news and perhaps maybe forward movement, you've got the Three of Pentacles here. So there's something about trying to work something out. So it looks to me like there may have been an ending, because there was a very, very fine line, and it's like you were at breaking point. There was something that was at breaking point here between you and somebody else. And then maybe somebody reached out, you know, and tried to fix this with you. Okay, Ace of Swords. So there was a conversation that may have taken place. Where they wanted to work with you, they wanted to collaborate, you know, let's fix this, let's plan something here, because the Three of Pentacles is all about the planning stages. Let's plan something here. So there was something of a transformation here, and somebody wants to know if the door is still open. So I feel like there was a cut-off point, but I don't understand why just yet. Let's just see what this is, because we do have the Five of Pentacles. It's like you could be ignoring somebody. You may have ghosted somebody, or maybe you felt like somebody had ghosted you. And then there was a big, serious conversation that happened. Yeah, Knight of Swords, a message coming in. Direct message. Something quite serious. But with the King of Cups, I feel like whatever this was, you remained very emotionally in control. Like keeping keeping a cool lid on it. So what is the Ace of Swords with the Three of Pentacles for Virgo and death? What is this? Why is death here? Nine of Cups. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody here. Nine of Cups. It's very singular energy. There's somebody here that has their own idea of a wish fulfillment. They could be somebody, Virgo, that it's all about them, you know, they love to get, they love to receive. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody, I feel like there's a wish fulfillment for things to go a certain way with you and someone here, to get, you know, serious, to where you're at that point where, you know, all is good in your energy. Tell me more about death. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. Okay, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oh, and the Page of Pentacles. So there's somebody here that well, they're definitely coming in with an offer, like some kind of a breakthrough. They want a new beginning here. And there's something about sexual energy here and attraction with the Ace of Wands. But when it came to actually making this offer, I feel like it's like whoever this is, they had little to give. Three of Cups. There's an energy here of, I don't know, wanting a reunion with you, but are you dealing with somebody that may like going out, having fun, going out and seeking new connections? Maybe. You could have been dealing with somebody like that, but I feel like they're very much selfish, whoever this is, and I feel like you drew the line. I feel like you freed yourself with that Fool energy from whoever this is, because you gave a lot to this, Virgo. You stayed up late, you put all your time and effort and energy into something, and I don't feel like this person really realizes just what you gave with that Empress energy. All right, so what is the Fool? The Fool is Aries energy, by the way. So in the center of your reading, you have the Fool. So you have the Lovers here. You're letting go. You're letting go of making a decision. I'm not here to make a decision. I'm letting this go. That's my decision. Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like, Virgo, with that Knight of Pentacles, there's something turned over. Six of Cups. There's a soulmate energy here as well. There could be an age gap, but I feel like whoever this is, they wanted some kind of reunion with you. But with that Knight of Pentacles, it's like your decision is to whether to continue something with somebody or not, you know, whether to have a reunion or... But I feel like something happened. I am going to go in with the Love Oracle to try and find out what exactly. There may have been somebody else. Maybe your suspicions or your hunches were telling you that this person had somebody else. Maybe you asked them outright. Maybe they told you with that Ace of Swords. I don't know. But the Knight of Pentacles is like you following a more practical and safe route here, focusing on your long-term stability. That's where my goal is. That's where the sun is shining. I feel like I'm being led down here for a reason. Now, it's not just about financial goals. Yes, a lot of the time it is, but I feel like when it comes to your love life, you know, finding a commitment, finding a connection, there's something about you going on a path, seeking something else, but being, you know, taking your time, being cautious. There's no rush, because, you know, that saying, fools rush in. It's like that. Now you are no fool rushing in, Virgo. You're taking your time because you know that whatever comes to you is going to be good, because you've taken your time. On all good things come to those who wait. So I see you letting go of something and focusing on, you know, the long term, your long-term goals here. You're not stressing. You're just taking your time, taking your time. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you know you have options. You know you have options. The Star. I feel like you're really listening to your intuition. You're guided by the divine here. Feeling connected. You're holding on to hope. And it's like the divine is saying to you, Virgo, there is no rush. Because, you know, you do have options. But so far with the Seven of Cups energy, it's like there is caution. It's like there you are thinking, you know, about all I have to do is walk across this bridge and, you know, make the connection, meet somebody, make the connection here. But there is this trepidation because it's like you've been burned in love so many times before that you are standing there just thinking and thinking about this. And I feel like the divine is telling you, Virgo, there's no rush. Let them come to you. There is a snake here. There are many things that like when you see the cups and they've all got different things in them, it's kind of like that energy. Are you going to take the risk? Are you going to walk across, you know, or will this snake get you, or whatever this is, you know? But I feel like, yeah, you're going to be cautious with that Knight of Pentacles energy. So what is the 7? What is the 7 of Pentacles? So 7-7 energy, luck. What is the 7 of Pentacles? You also have 3-3-3 energy. So I do feel like there is something about manifesting and change, luck, spirituality coming in. 7 of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. No. Okay, 5 of Wands. Five of Wands, you could be conflicted over something right now, about an investment, about something you've been putting a lot of effort into, and it could be that this is causing conflict with you and somebody here. For some of you, if you're dealing with the work situation, you may have toxic co-workers being jealous and talking behind your back, snidey remarks or gossip. So, but I feel like you're not even phased. You're not even phased. For some of you, you've got this 2 of Cups energy. There's somebody here that wants to work with you, that wants to heal a connection. Somebody that feels like a soulmate, but there may have been trouble with this person in the past, and somebody wants to fix something with you. They want to invest in this. They want to work on this again with you. 2 of Cups. Yeah, somebody that you and this person, even though you're very different, you both have a lot in common. It's like when the cup is, you know, when your cups are together, it's like you both work. It just works. Your differences make this work. But there may have been conflict with this person in the past. Okay, so that could be coming up on your timeline. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. Queen. Oh, there you are, Virgo. Wow. 7 of Pentacles again. How many times? 777. You've got luck. Okay, so some of you have got like amazing financial abundance here because you're putting the work in. Like there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. You have put the work in, but somebody also wants to work on a connection with you as well. That's another thing I'm picking up. They see you as commitment material here. There's something about you enjoying the finer things. Kind of like Taurus energy, you know, like enjoying indulgences and things like that. You know, spending some money and just enjoying the fruits of your labor here. Chilling, relaxing. I've made it. I don't need to worry anymore. I've put the work in. Maybe the juice was worth the squeeze when it comes to a work situation or further training or whatever it was you were doing. But you reached some kind of mastery, you put the hours in, you put the work in, and you've achieved something now that no one can take away from you. But I do feel on the romantic note that somebody wants a chance with you. So you've got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's burdened here. They're coming in with an offer, Virgo. You've got the Page of Cups. This could be a new person, but I'm feeling like you've got Leo energy here, strength. Somebody that's trying to find the courage and strength. This person, Virgo, all I'm going to say is be careful, because this person may be very, very easy on the eye. They could be very tempting. There's a strong attraction here. Capricorn energy with the Devil. It's like they may have been somebody that was toxic in the past, but this is somebody that is very, very tempting. Very tempting. It's going to be hard for you to resist. Yeah, there's somebody that I feel like it's this energy here with the Five of Wands, somebody that's there's been some horrible past with, okay? Something bad happened. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. So in the near future, you do have messages coming in. It's going to be a very busy time. What is this? The Last Judgment is what it is. So there's going to be one final decision about this person coming up, okay? So in the near future, you're going to be making one final decision about whether to accept something here. Let's just see what this is. And the Judgment card is Scorpio energy. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be stuck in a crossroads over somebody that's very, very tempting, Virgo. This could be a past person. It's somebody that you have had trouble with, a fight, or there was competition, and they're very attractive. Hard for you to release. Two of Swords. Yeah, look, decision, a judgment. Yeah. Page of Swords. This person, I feel like they have been stalking you, been watching you. But you're trying to make a clear decision. You may have a decision over two, but and I feel like there's somebody relatively new, because with the Empress it's like birthing a new connection. There was a meeting of the minds, but I don't see any like real like maybe there was a bit of attraction, but there's something that just wasn't. It's almost like a placeholder for this past person. I don't know, it's like a placeholder. Two of Swords, there is a decision. I feel like what it is before you make this final decision, Virgo, is that you want answers, and you want truth from somebody. I feel like you want answers about this person before you do make a decision. Knight of Swords. Four of Cups. Yes, very unexpected offer. So this person is reaching out with an offer, and this is going to leave you in that bad health energy again, which is sleepless nights, Virgo, which you do not need to lose any more of them, right? From what I've seen here, you need some good rest. All right, what is the Knight of Cups for the lovely Virgo? Who is this Knight of Cups? The Nine of Wands. Well, whoever they are, you're very, very guarded around them, and you're not sleeping for sure, because this person has rocked your world once, and they've also probably broken your heart. Let's see. Tell me more about this person, the Virgo. And I know a lot of you are screaming right now, I'm not interested in the past. I'm never going to take them back. That's fine. I'm not saying you have to take them back. I'm just reading cards. But anyway, we are in Mercury retrograde, you guys, and Mercury is your ruling planet. So you have death here. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You know what? Yes, they're coming in with an offer to start again. But the Seven of Swords is telling me that yes, they are trying to plan something here, but also, Virgo, you may have your own plans that you are keeping to yourself, that you don't want this person to know, because you are just focusing on you in your energy. And also I feel like the reason that you're going to be focusing just on you is because you still don't trust this person. I don't think you ever could trust this person again for whatever they've done. And the death, there's death. Death is shining its light. It's like, this is the path to go. Let's go to the light, into the light. And then when you get into that light, you're no longer the same. It's something that needs to be ended once and for all. And I feel like that's what your judgment call is. Queen of Cups, it's like, yeah, you're in the energy of the Queen of Cups. You may still love this person, Virgo, but you're looking at your hands and you don't have the cup in your hands. They never actually gave you the cup. You offered them the cup, but they never gave you the cup. And you're looking and remembering that how this person never gave you the cup. They never gave you the love. you're still waiting to give this to somebody, but this is not the person. So your cup is not in your hand. It's waiting for somebody else. You're waiting for your true soulmate is what I feel. Even though this is a soulmate, you still love them, but I feel like you're waiting for another soulmate, the one that doesn't hurt you, right? That one. Okay, Virgo, let's see what you don't see on the bottom of the deck. So it looks like you're going to be receiving something here, some kind of reciprocity, whether this is financial or otherwise, let's see. But you are going to be at a crossroads at what somebody wants to give to you here, by the looks of it. Somebody may have come to your family room, and whatever it was they had to tell you, it gave you concern. And since they showed up, you have not been sleeping very well. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to balance something out here. And you're trying to do it quietly and with love and with intuition. So there's a decision. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay. But it does say a new start is coming. All right, Spirit, give me messages for Virgo. Nine of Cups. Oh, these all fell in reverse. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. So Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone's still clinging to you. Somebody is still clinging to the idea of working something out with you. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that I feel was like kind of very selfish. They may have, let me just see exactly what it says about that. Nine in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. 10, 9. Okay, yeah, somebody that was very superficial, basically. There wasn't much of a connection, but you've got the Devil as well. Whoever this is, Virgo, you're releasing this person, but there's somebody still clinging to you. But I feel like whoever this was, they were toxic and you're releasing them. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like they're trying to get your attention, but they did not have success. They didn't get the success that they wanted. And look, they're coming out as the victim. They're like, what have I done? I've really screwed up. Why did I play these mind games? Why did I cheat on Virgo? Why did I do this to Virgo? Why did I do that? Because now I've screwed up any chances of ever being with Virgo, my soulmate. Yeah, King of Cups. But they're not showing you this. They're showing you that they've got it together still, but they haven't. They're falling apart. Anything else about this? Ten of Swords. Yep. For you, it's definitely over. It's like it was over already when they did that to you, Virgo. You're walking away. You're walking away from that pain. It doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to them now. So you've got the Three of Swords. Yep. And the Fool. Yeah, you're letting this go. You're letting this heartbreak go. You feel like this person can't hurt you anymore. You're making some kind of a decision for the future here. And the future is something that you're going to be focusing on, moving towards with your long-term goals with that Knight of Pentacles, which is your energy. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be, you know what? I feel like Spirit is saying, don't worry, Virgo, you're going to be safe. Four of Wands, 11-11. In due time, this is where you'll be. You'll be happy. You'll have your person. And that will be it. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a new beginning coming in. You have a new beginning coming in. And it all depends on what you decide. But I feel, yeah, with your Last Judgment, a lot of you are really stuck over this. But some of you are not. Some of you know exactly what you want, and some of you will, and some of you won't. I keep getting a lot of this energy with this retrograde energy, that some of you will, some of you won't energy. The Magician. Yeah, you're going to make something happen. Virgo, you're going to be manifesting somebody. You're going to be manifesting somebody new. It's coming. It just needs patience. High honor. Yeah, you got high honor at your work. You're doing well. Child. Someone's acted as a child. Could have been a lover. Somebody that you put the work into, but now everything's changed because you're focusing on you and what you're working on and not this. So the bad health could be theirs now. So let's see. Let's see what we get from the Lover's Oracle. Give me messages for Virgo. Unfinished business, yeah. There's somebody here that feels that things are not completely over with you. It's not over, patterns, back and forth baggage. A date. Some of you may be even dating somebody there, or could be about to. Courting, dating. This person, unfinished business, may want to date you. What else for Virgo? A mystery. Yeah, there's somebody here that was like confusing, causing illusions. Like they would say things, but then they never acted out on what they said they were going to do. Or they just act like a complete mystery. I feel like that's done on purpose, by the way, to cause intrigue. It's one of those tactics that people use to lure you in. Be a mystery and all that crap. So you've got signs and synchronicities. Look out for things like initials and numbers, things like that. Some of you may be seeing them more than usual. It's the universe giving you a message that new love could be on the way, Virgo. Honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. Yeah, some of you are dating. You're going to find new. Anything else for the lovely Virgo? And I feel like just chilling and not like being too worried about it. It's like letting it come to you. It will happen. Yeah, look, you have a relationship coming in. You're going to be somebody's bitch. Just kidding. Somebody's boyfriend, girlfriend. And the way it's going to happen, Virgo, is not going to be the normal way. You've got divine intervention happening here. So it means serendipity, catalyst, supernatural karma. This is going to be very unexpected. Like, look at that. There's a power plant blowing up, but there's two people watching it, but then all of a sudden they fall in love. Shit like that. So yeah, there's something like that. Some of you could be dealing with a musician. This could be somebody that plays bands, gigs and things like that, but then they go out and they're a bit of a snake charmer. They love the attention they get from other people and being on stage, and they use that like a pickup kind of line. You could have been dealing with someone like that. And there could have been a secret crush with this person as well. They've got a secret crush that maybe you didn't know about. I don't know why I'm getting that, but may be relevant for some of you. Let's go in with the dice. And then we're going to... Right, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn again, Leo, Capricorn again, Sagittarius, Leo again, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, last two, boop, Capricorn again, and Virgo. All right, you guys, so ask your angels a question, Virgo. Try and keep it simple. And I'm going to lay 3 of these angel answers out. Pick 1, 2, or 3. You can pick as many as you like, but the idea is to really just pick 1 or 2 if you can, and those will be your answers, okay? You can pause the video if needs be. All right, Virgo. Give me card number 1 for Virgo. Give me card number 1. Card number 1. No. There. Card number 2, please, for Virgo. Card number 2. And card number 3. Card number 3. There we go. All right, so pause it if you want. Okay, Virgo, if you picked card number 1, the answer is trust. If you picked card number 2, the answer is you're ready. And if you picked card number 3, the answer is within the next few months. On the bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness. Maybe forgiving yourself, but there's forgiveness there. And sometimes forgiving even somebody that's wronged you in the past, it's like that, getting rid of that energy, that negative energy within you. You're not holding on to that anymore, and it's like a toxin, and you're just releasing it, and it helps you bring in new energy. All right, my lovely Virgos, thank you very much for being here. I love you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.